cry, I apologize, it's really time.
Yeah.
Thomas Jackson.
Yeah. Bounce. Yeah. Production value is going up. We have ads. We have ads. And yes, I'm a sellout. Of course I'm a sellout. Don't worry, guys. More importantly, you can follow them on social media. But you can also follow me. And if you want to find out whenever I'm casting or my deepest, darkest desires, you can type !caster in the chat and that will take you to the most beautiful Twitter profile of some weird bald guy who likes CS. Either way, we are going to be going into map number 2 and, well, I should close Skype because that keeps making noise. Is it just me? Or if you put yourself on busy on Skype, it just changes itself to online again. Thanks, Skype. Love you. Brilliant software. It's just a shame that everybody still seems to use Skype that I work with, so... yeah, I don't like it. It's annoying me. And we've got a knife round. Pride. They make a magnificent comeback over on that T side. I think they won some, like, what, 11, 12 rounds? Now, they're looking like they're going to get that CT side as well. Team123 fighting for, I think, their survival. At this point, I don't even know, because they've lost 5 out of 5 maps. Even if they win the last 2, I don't think that'll be enough. To be honest, I will take Carl Pilkington as a comparison because he is absolutely hilarious. I don't mind WhatsApp, but the thing is, like, does it have a desktop app? I genuinely don't know. Because I just like having all my stuff on my PC and then, because when I'm not out somewhere, which, I'm a gamer, it doesn't happen very often. I live in my house. I currently have a base. No, I don't have a basement. Let's not go that far. I don't want to make myself out to be a complete weirdo, although I think many of you will already have gathered. There's a web app. I do have Discord, Commie Boy. I do have it, and I like it. I like it as well. But not everybody switched over in terms of messaging. I don't think many people use it for business. But enough talk of that. Gonna have the pistol round underway. NATO has been given the Tech 9 and armor. He is the raid boss. He's the one in this situation they want to be getting the kills. And so far, he's done a lot of damage, but Rezex is already dead. And Morel's just caught Cyclone jumping about. It will only be one. It's traded back eventually. Already, we're going to just see instant headshots from Luz doing the work for his team. He will be taken down eventually. Cell rate is actually going to get a bomb plant, which is more than they probably should have done in this round. He actually has a chance to fight this back. There's no kit, so he's just got to waste, what, 31 seconds? That's not too difficult. It's not that long at all, although Minis doesn't have time for that. Ain't nobody got time for that, and he's just going to kill him. Defuse will be coming in. It will be the first round going the way of Pride. If your phone shares a network with your PC, you can connect it using a web app. That sounds pretty awesome. I actually quite like Telegram as well. I only really came into contact with Telegram because of the guys in Ukraine. Yeah, the comfort of my mum's basement. But, yeah, and it basically, it has built-in, like, memes. You can just find stickers, and it just sends giant... Like, it's like the Facebook stickers, but they're actually good. Like, they're all the ones that people just steal from the internet. So, like, I can just send people like Austin Powers. Either way, P90, Minis, clearly doesn't know that this weapon is bad. Really popular in Iran. I did not know that. You learn something new every day. This weapon is bad, but people somehow make it work sometimes. So if he gets kills here, I don't condone it. And he's actually going to. He gets the first. Doesn't get the second, though. See? 2,000, whatever it is, 350, well spent. He only gets 1 kill, and they're actually going to get the bomb down. This is a full force in from the T side. Morel's going to be able to drop down. He will be spotted by Cell Rate, but it doesn't matter as it's all on to Cyclone with the Tech 9. He's sneaking around. 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 He bomb is just going to be defused. There's nothing he can do. Not actually a player with a kit on the bomb, so maybe a little bit of miscommunication there. But it doesn't matter, they'll win the second round. But a second bomb plant will make things a little bit more interesting. Now, pause coming in from Team123. Be a bit early for attack, but if it is, I like it. There we go. Something I actually commented on yesterday was the fact that this team just took way too long to take their pauses, so they've taken one very early. There's something they want to talk about. There's something they want to correct. And I like the fact that they're doing it this early. It's smart play. Yes, Emilite with the P90 is genuinely... she has a vendetta or something just to make me as angry as possible. But, yeah, Telegram making your own stickers is probably the coolest thing ever. Starladder actually have their own pack. And it has all the commentators from, like, the Russian stream. I'm not on it, which kind of hurts me a bit. But they also have, like, Parla. I think Natu has a sticker. I'm trying to think who else. But yeah, a lot of, like, the Russian guys, the Ukrainian guys. Yes, she is the P90 queen. Brilliant. Kate. You can't be a shotgun connoisseur and like the P90. They're just polar opposites. One takes extreme amounts of skill, and one is terrible. Luz. Gonna be able to start things off. This is only pistols. They made the decision not to full force into this round, which I think, again, is the right one. Morales peeking out. HP has disappeared off the HUD. Just because you've seen her do work with it doesn't make it a good gun. I've seen people get an ace with a PP Bison. NATO catches one. He's got Kevlar as well, so that pickup of a rifle could be wonderful going forward, but that pop flash is just as beautiful in return. Basso with another as well. They're at least making things costly. Now, one of the ways that you can actually get rounds or multiple rounds over on this T side is by grinding damage in some of the earlier rounds and just breaking that economy. Peeking out though. Basso actually going to get another one. This is getting quite scary now for the CT side. You have to remember, NATO still has full health, armor, and an M4. The bomb looking to go down. Now, it's actually the player who's low going for the plant. Luz going to be pushing back in, and NATO's well positioned, but he can't get the kill. Basso tries his best, but there's nothing he can do in this situation. But as said, 3 bomb plants in a row, which is a great sign. It has to be said for Team123. Doing a lot of damage. Now, see whether they can actually do it in their buy round. They're going to have everything that they desire. EP is God. I'm severely hoping that that's in reference to the Bison and not something else. My friend Rob is actually a master of the Bison. He constantly tells me that he's learnt the spray pattern, which I do not believe, because it's impossible. Like learning the spray pattern of an HE grenade. Doesn't make any sense. Cell rate. Lovely headshots. What an entry he's just become. Both players on ramp are gone in a matter of seconds, and Cyclone's just taken a leaf out of his book. He's read the journal, said headshots galore in this round. And the CTs are left wondering what has just happened. Breets and Morels. As said, lots of damage done in the previous round. We were waiting to see if the Danes can convert one. They have. Blue Sky, I agree with you, but I'm not going to read that one out, just in case people watch the YouTube. Just for anybody wondering, it does get spammed quite a bit in the chat by the bot, but if you miss any of these casts, if you want to go back and watch anything, although most of the time I'm just making terrible jokes, so maybe be a little bit careful. But if you do want to go back and watch any of them, you can check them out on the Starladder YouTube. Every single one will be there, no matter how many terrible jokes, silly puns, or just bad casting I go through. And that sentence in itself was just proving how bad I can string this together. And as you can just see by... Is that you've been tanked? Is that what it's supposed to be? I may have just read into that, but he's worked out that if you type !caster in chat, it will take you to my Twitter. not a sellout. I promise. It's actually interesting because about a month ago or so, I actually switched to the Silence M4. Rezex, again, wonderful entries down this ramp. I think they found the weakness of Pride. Yeah, the observers suck. We should get rid of that guy. It's totally not me. Basso as well. Reitz looking to try and return. Spots the blood up the wall and thinks it's a person. But it's actually going to be Luz. And now in from behind, we see another on Reitz. Rezex looking to try and rectify the situation, but the bomb has been dropped. Mistake seemingly being made, but maybe he'll be the man to save them in this situation. He's low on HP. Reitz knowing his position. They're actually going to try and take this back. Around. Going from the upper position. Now, Reitz, in his mind, thinks, okay, there's got to be a person on the other side of that smoke. So where's the second? Now, the second, he may just consider to be here, but actually it's NATO above as well. Nice repositioning from Team123. Just about converting this round. Well, now the CT side are in trouble. This is exactly what I was talking about a couple of rounds ago. They were doing decent damage throughout, getting the bomb down, building their own money up till that buy. And now they've reset the economy of Pride as well. It's a great start from Team123. As said, they may not even be fighting for survival in this tournament at this point. I have to see how things go. NATO going to start things off. Hey, if anything, you could say that they're playing for Pride. Ah, got him. TT side actually taking full control of the lobby. We'll see how much that actually helps them in the future of the round. In fact, it won't. They're going to fall away. They've decided there's no point. Can have it back, T side. Problem is they've lost the rest of the map themselves. Yeah, no one's ever made a joke about the name Pride before. I don't know what you're talking about. It's only me. I am revolutionizing casting as a whole. X's actually able to pick up a rifle for a second or two. Will be traded out. Now we just look towards minis. Gotta play patient at this point. He knows that they have to exit through one of these positions. In fact, he's not going to be patient. Actually pushes up. Cell rate will catch him. Timing a little bit off there. A little bit unlucky as well. But instead, now we see the pause. Now again, I'm actually really impressed to see both teams actually calling on a pause. Do you do casting for life? I'm guessing you mean as my job, like full-time job? Yes, I do. I'm full-time employed by Starladder. So any work that they have, I will be involved in. I've been at the last few LAN finals as well with them. And then I also do like freelance stuff as well. So say there's a month where Starladder go, okay, we don't need you to do anything. You can go and cast for blah 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 and blah blah blah. And it's very nice. Like I really appreciate everything that they've done as well. What does TAC mean? Tactical. My Twitter is TomBiz or !caster, and it will give you the link. So everything is there. I've set this up. How did you get into casting? I went to a website called esportsjobs.com. This is no joke. I found a Lithuanian company, and they basically wanted a caster. They weren't paying. It was all for free, but I thought I'd give it a go. And they liked it, so I ended up getting a LAN in Lithuania a month later. That was crazy. I didn't know anybody out there, just took the risk, and seems like everything paid off. I was a little bit scared. Actually, I think that was the first time I ever traveled alone as well, so it really wasn't the best choice. We'll see if A is the best choice, however, for the T's. So far, looks so good. As already Rezex again on the entries. He's been an absolute bane at the moment for the CT side, but he won't live any longer, and neither will the rest of the team, as they are cleared up by Luz. Got to sack this observer, as he's not got any of the kills. But it doesn't matter. The CT side have come back. Crossfire in. That will do everything. I am not Mega Man. No. I am Tom. Mega Man is American. I am British. Or English, to be more specific. Although Mega Man is a very good solo caster, so I'm going to take that as a compliment. You have a sexy voice. Cool. Oh, straight through the smoke. Or else will catch one and a lot of damage done. Knees, the P90. He'll be able to get one, and I hate the fact that he has. Faster is Doctor Who. I wish. Having a time-traveling police box? Mega Man is a game. Rezex. Oh, how is he doing this? Just drops down, pre-fires the angle, Morel's never gonna see the sun again. Never gonna see anything again. He hasn't got a face. Well, up until the next round where he respawns. I would say don't do that in real life, though, because can't promise you'll respawn. I don't know, though, to be honest. Rezex, dancing with death while on a ladder. That sounds dangerous just in itself. Never dance on a ladder, either. I feel like I'm giving you a lot of very bad ideas. Reets actually manages to make it work, though. Maybe dancing on ladders will work, but not in the case of Cyclone, who will clean up the remaining two, even up the scoreline, as the T's will break Pride's economy once again, and I wouldn't be surprised to see a force. Are you a Brexit boy? Well, I guess now, technically, because I don't actually have a choice. Did I vote to leave? No. Would you like to kiss me? How much? Good. Yeah, if only you got him through the smoke. You got better memory than I did. Browse. They've taken control again of this lobby area, which has given them a lot of information. Oh, but can they actually do anything with it? See that outside control again. They've been using these smokes to just give them free roam, but actually they're going to go pushing back towards the inside. A little bit of a bait. The CT's thinking that they have control. Or else sneaking in from behind. Actually going to be able to get himself a weapon as well. It should be, unless it's fallen off. It hasn't. Will have that opportunity. It's going to be falling around. Miniz will have all of the information and actually catches the last player as well. This is getting a little bit worrying for Team 123. We've seen them make mistakes in this situation once again.
Bomb has been planted.
Spray down from Cyclone. Gonna make this back into a 2. Actually through the door as well. I like it from Basso. Using the little hole to get himself information, but it will be Morales to bring it back into a 1 versus 1. Cyclone, he clutched it out last time. He's got to do it again. But he's just playing the time. He hasn't heard the bomb get tapped. Go on, turn a new wall hack to Morales. You're going to need to. Tries to spray through the wall. Actually comes pretty close as well, but he's going to have to retreat. Fade away. That's a body, Cyclone. What's the next map? Next map is Train. David, well, I'm guessing you mean David Tennant. I think they'll change. I don't mind this Doctor. I haven't actually watched a lot of Doctor Who. Like, I catch it. Sometimes I get bored and I'll just watch a couple of episodes, but I haven't really watched a whole lot of it. I did like David Tennant. I like Matt Smith as well. Wide undefused. Didn't have a kit. Could have baited them in, though. Res X again with the instant headshots, but he's only going to be able to get one as he's rushed down, and the weapon, a second weapon, in fact, as they save one into the previous as well. Right, is it Siboka or Keboka? Either way, thank you very much. Morales. a lot of damage. They're so good when they're down. When they're in positions where they have a weaker buy, Pride just seem to wake up. It's almost as if something goes, wait, can we actually lose this game? Oh. Don't worry, guys. I'll kill some people. Yeah, I like this. Again, he's making a hole in the door so that he has an angle onto the vent. Intelligent play. So, still only able to do one, though, so it's going to come down to Mr. Door. Will he be adorable, or will he be doorful? Just like this pun. NATO even going to be smoked out. This is going to leave them with a problem. He's going to go for the spray through. Can't quite find the kill. And now Morel's going to go for the pre-fire back through himself. The bomb should be defused as well. Going to be pretty close, but I think he's just about got it.
Bomb has been defused. Counter-terrorists win.
Yeah, no, I'll give it the doorful one is terrible, but I wanted to think of something bad. So I went with it. And considering I thought that up in 2 seconds, you gotta give me a little bit of slack. I don't write these down. I don't plan these for weeks. Of course not. I've not sat here analysing nuke for all of the puns I could come with. T-side still going to be investing back into this one. Luz. Spraying down 1 and 2. Looking like we may see the resurgence of Pride. Maniz. Okay, buddy. This is a little bit aggressive, but it's going to work. Does it mean it's right? I'll let you answer that one. Maniz. Doing more damage as well. Only going to be Cyclone left. Now, if he can make this costly, at least there's more of a chance to grab rounds later on. But Morel's with the headshots. Now pushing himself up the board. It's quite scary at the moment, actually. Maniz has had a very quiet day today. Thank you, Game Man is pro. The knees, yeah, my knees. Not one of my favorite jokes ever. It's really bad, by the way. I'm just warning, if you don't like terrible puns, there's one coming. There is one coming. I think this is going to be the bench. So I always feel like Maniz is somebody's auntie introducing someone. He'll say, this is my nephew, and this is Maniz. Thank you very much, ladies and gentlemen. That is the stream over and done with. And the worst pun of all time goes to Tom Biz. Currently casting Starladder in front of quite a few people. Oh, God. Don't worry, guys. Only a pistol around. I can feel this time with terrible jokes. The first time I said that, Harry was casting with me, and he went dead silent. Actually, a nice bit of damage being done by the P250 of Cyclone. Tapping away. Delete this channel. I just want to say, you were warned, and you decided to listen to the pun. You can only blame yourself. I do play CS. It makes me very angry. But I am supreme. Now, I would say that I should probably be ranked about Gold Nova 4. But at the same time, somehow I fluked it this far. Pretty much the same with the casting, really. Yeah, I'm a Supreme Deluxe stuffed crust. Meat feast. Oh, God. That sounded less weird in my head. Both teams now with a buyback in. As said, they did a nice amount of damage in that round, and cell rate, along with Rezex, has just been headshot after headshot on these entry kills. Okay, maybe I should be silver 1. Nexus. But to trade things back, leaving it into a 4 versus 4. Observing on this map is one of the most difficult things on the planet. Basso will be able to kill Nexus. But the bomb is going to be going down. Now the CT side. You have to be asking questions. How are they going to get back into this one? Luz is going to drop in. And again, it's instant headshot after instant headshot. Morales. Is he going to check the close corner? Doesn't matter, because his teammate across the pond will be able to do it. Now it's all onto Morales once again. He's got a kit this time, so he doesn't even have to bait out the time. There's a hole in the window, so he's actually going to spot the player crossing. Down to just 4 HP, but he only has 17 himself, and Pretty fires through the gap. Again, Morales is going to clutch this out for his team, and after what was a string of rounds bringing a 5-4 lead for Team 123, we now see 8-5 converging on the scoreboard. Shout out to all the programmers watching this stream working. I feel like there's a lot of people who do that though. That was adorable. Hello Platinum Cell. How are you today? Jeez. They've managed to get enough money to buy back in. Thanks to the bomb plant plus the loss bonus that equals AKs. At least not most of them. NATO. Oh no, that's not a good start. Texas and Reeds. Never mind, Basso's on point. Beautiful Basso. Busting boys. Takes down 2 kills. Leaving it into a 3 versus 3. B-side slowing themselves down. Their way into the lobby once again. They've got to be careful because Moniz is set up with the AWP, and although he hasn't had the best game, I still wouldn't like to be the one pushing into that crosshair. He gets himself the first. Throws out a nade to try and deny any further pushing. But actually, Rezex again! This guy is a headshot machine on these entry kills. Finds himself 2. They all got work to do, and actually Luz, while positioned, will deny the plant, leaves it onto Rezex. Scream himself will get himself, of course, another headshot. Morales, the only man left alive, the man to deny him in most of these situations, and he will be there again. The 1v1 king, the clutch meister, Mr. Morales. That will be 9-5 in favor of Pride. They've rectified their mistakes. They've continued themselves forward. Now we'll see if they're actually going to be able to hold on to this. Because 5 rounds on the T side, it's sort of a standard. I'd say 10-5, that's a reasonable half for either side. It's still workable. Pistol's definitely going to help. But Team 123, they could have had so much more. That T side at the beginning. Very, very good. It has slowed down. Look at the boost coming in. Love this boost. Needs to be checked, and it's a lot of damage done. Exus even going to be able to nail a 3rd person. Switches to the pistol and is caught out because of it. NATO now should be able to pick up... Well, he's actually not going to be able to pick up a rifle. Looks like he's not found it in the meantime. Psychro down to just 6 HP, so they'll switch, they'll juggle. NATO will be able to take down Luz. 2v2. 40 HP between them versus the 200 on the other side. My favorite CS team is probably G2. I'm a big Shocks fan. Also, Kenny crowd surfing. You can never just hate on that. Morales. Oh, this should be easy, but actually, it's going to be Cyclone to get himself 1. Bringing it back to a 1v1 now. He has a good opportunity here. He can get the bomb down. He can fall back into an after plant position. Nade actually going to go out into the wrong angle. Cyclone, can he actually win this? Yes, he can! He catches Reetz, who flies through the air. That's one of the most elegant deaths I think I've ever seen in my life. As he just falls to the floor in glory. But with 6 HP, Cyclone has managed to take down 2 players. I do quite like mouse sports because there's... when I started, I cast a lot of Baltic CS. So, obviously, for anybody who doesn't know, that's Lithuania, Estonia, and Latvia. They're the big ones that I used to cast when I was beginning. So seeing an Estonian player doing very well actually makes me very happy. It's like when I see players like Quick sort of in Quantum Bellator. I like watching him play. Good friends with him. Also HS. So yeah, always very happy to see those doing well. So I do hope the Mouse Sports are able to continue. And Oscar as well. Like, he's just a joy to watch with that AWP. Do you follow any other esports? Not really. I don't think, like, a lot of them take time to sort of get used to. I tried watching a bit of Hearthstone because my friends cast it, but it wasn't really my thing. Nice start from Exus and Morels, combining to try and get this T-side pistol. The 9.6 is decent for the CTs, but they don't want to give this back. Basso is definitely the one standing in their way, but Exus, again, he's going to get himself a second kill this round. NATO in from behind, should be able to catch him. And actually, have they spotted both players? They haven't, and because of that, Luz is actually going to drop cell rate on the site. If he could have got into the vent, this could have been a decent round for them, but now look at the bomb position. No chance, and Team123 will get themselves a 7th. Important pistol to get themselves started. We will see investment come in from Pride. No bomb plant. Nice shot from NATO with the scout. Least wants to hit some more tags here before he falls back, but very aggressive peek from Cyclone. Actually going to be taken down by the Deagle of Exus. They don't want to be turning this back. It looks like Basso, while making money, will be the one to help them in this situation. Doubles down. Now, all cleaned up. Cell rate to finish. Only losing one player as well, which isn't really too much of a problem for them. They retain the rifle onto cell rate, and now there'll be nothing to play with. The CT side investing into utility. Keys. I don't, to be honest, like, investing into utility, I do agree. If they don't really have a plan with it, it's a little bit pointless. But if you've got a decent plan, then getting a bomb plant, smoking off certain positions, a pop flash, effective pop flash would be wonderful. So I'll have to disagree there. Basso! What a beast. Eco frags nonetheless, but that's money made for him. 9,100 as we go into round number 19. Yes, I will be streaming Binary Dragons versus Extatus. Is the final match of Group A. So we'll actually have our decider. Although I think if Pride win this 2-0, they should be through. But then if Exeter win, then things get complicated. And I will leave it to our beautiful admins back in Ukraine to do the maths, because I can't be bothered, I'll be honest. I'm not good at maths. If I was, maybe I wouldn't be doing this. Although this is a lot more fun, has to be said. PT side definitely going to have a bit of a range disadvantage in this situation. 3 UMPs still in hand. They've got to be careful about that. But Rezex, no problem for him. Currently sat at the bottom for his team, but it doesn't seem like it. He's having so many impactful kills. He was the entry fragger on the T side. He's doing work on this side, but he's going to fall with Basso and bring it back to that 3 versus 3. Crossfire will be in over on this A side, but Luz is able to flank, leave it onto Cypro. He picks up the first, no second to be had, as Morels will triple his kills. And look at him at the moment, 20 and 11. This man here is normally the star of the show, and he's not even on the map yet. If he wakes up, this is over. CT side. Aggressive push, and it is working wonderfully at the moment. Cyclone beasting. He's just taken down 2 players. He's got some support as well. This is not a strategy that Pride were expecting whatsoever. They have been caught severely off guard and destroyed. by Team123. A massive round for them. As said, reset in. And now, well, it's actually going to be a force. This is questionable because a lot of the players are around that 2,000 mark. They save around, they have AKs. Thank you very much, Fear. Of course, I don't blame anyone for wanting to watch the minor. It leads to the biggest tournament in Counter-Strike. NATO. 1, 2. Can he get himself a number 3? Yes, he can. Just farming up these frags at the moment. The force has been denied. Luz. Hey. Got an AWP and oh, isn't that cheeky? Let's make things a little bit more pricey for the CT side by throwing their AWP out the map. NATO not going to be happy with that, and he doesn't even need a rifle. He's got the Tech 9, hits the head of Cyclone. Needs to ace to win this round. Can't really say I'm a believer at this point. And, well, there's a pretty good reason why. I wonder if NATO will actually buy another, or he will. It's a little bit more risky, and he could have actually gone for like an SMG in this situation, but at the same time, only spotting Tech 9s, he hit most of them with the AWP. It's kind of difficult to actually gauge whether or not they had armor. However, it was the T's investing. They're going to have to save again. Getting close to Mr. NATO Sapix. Basso very quick to trade that back. He doesn't want an AWP going into the hands of the T side. Now, if they're going to... I don't think they're going to be able to retrieve that down. Yep. Good luck with that, Cyclone. So again, they're actually going to lose the AWP. So if they do want it in play, they're going to have to drop it. That's 2 rounds in a row now that they've had to spend 4,750 to buy that back into play. It's not a problem for them yet, but it's very expensive. Pride, very good at waking up towards the end of these games, but they're on the weaker side of the map. A decent T-half coming out from Team123, and as said, pretty much the same as the first map. They could have had more. They really could have had more. Well done, Markian. You've managed to times 4,500 by 2. That's better than I did. Breets. First kill, second kill for Morels as well. Now we get to see if that $9,000 is actually going to have an effect on the economy in the next. They'll still be able to buy, but it will be costly. And NATO not really having too much impact with that AWP. He had a couple of kills against an eco round. Oh wait, I didn't realize that was gone. Oh, where's the HUD? Where's the HUD? Disappeared. No, this is map number 2. The first map was won by Pride. They're about to get themselves another round as well. Cyclone dying so late into the round, I'm not really sure what he was going for in this situation. Can bring up map. Second. Actually, I might as well just tell you. Next map is Train. First map was Mirage. Where is Jabba the Hutt? Is that just a pun about the position on the map called Hut? If so, that was awful. Though I do appreciate Star Wars references. I think the Mirage score was 16-12. I may be wrong though, so somebody will correct me in the chat. NATO, this time, is able to get an impact. Can they trade him out through the smoke down to just 8 HP? Cyclone, however, is a sneaky little bugger. He's going to get him from behind. Get himself 2 kills. And without being spotted, the T's are in trouble. There was a pun I wanted to make there about a type of sausage called spotted something else. But I feel like calling the T's that might be considered a little bit rude. So I've changed my mind. Cyclone. We get 1 as well. Mani's now the only one left alive, and Cyclone will get a quad kill in this round. Massive stuff from him. The sneaky beaky position is enough. Favorite meme? Oh, that's difficult. I do like the guy who just says, yeah, boy. Like, that's... I don't know why. I don't know why it's funny. But it really just is. The amount of different iterations of it I've seen. Luz manages to do the vent drop. I wonder if the vent drop will become a dance move. That'd be cool. Don't know how. I don't know what it would entail. Maybe it would entail murder. As murder is what Luz has on the mind. They're looking to break straight back into this round with their investment. The bomb will be in place. Rezex again, though, is sneaky plays all across the board for Team123. Catching out these T players. Exus, however, will be able to double down to bring it into a 2 versus 2. Creeps. Here. By the looks of it, the answer is no. He needs to deny this defusal that's currently coming in, and he cannot do it. NATO sneaking through the smoke. That one's going on YouTube, boys, as he will get the defuse, bring them to 14-11. And now the T's are having to force themselves again. I will stream Binary versus Exodus when it's on. What's my rank? It is Supreme. Bit like a pizza. Cyclone cleaning things up. The brawl over towards this ramp position. Working out strongly in the CT favor, but again, it will go down to these 2v2 rounds. There's been a lot of them. They've been very close. And just as I look at the board, none of them are 2v2s. There's been a lot of close rounds anyway. NATO with the AWP. From Basso on the site. He's going to take the first X. This is low, and Team123 have at least guaranteed themselves overtime. But they're looking strong to take this map. What's your name? My name is Tom. And if you type !caster, as many of you already know, because I've said this about 4,672 times. But if you type !caster, will take you to my Twitter. Thank you, Comic Boy. Nailed it. And Planet as well. See? They know. They know. Pride. Again. They've invested into this round. They don't really have much of a choice. See the AWP looking to try and do extra damage. Morale's already low on HP. They're going to go pushing towards Cyclone. He's going to line up 2, go for the 3rd, but he can't quite connect. Exus will have a slight upgrade of a Galil to an M4. Again. For an upgrade. Few rifles to be had. Making things more and more possible. Team123. To be honest, I like both Coca-Cola and Pepsi. If I had to choose, maybe Pepsi. I don't really know why, actually. Sounds better. already, though. Things are looking problematic. X's will be able to find one. Mini's already so low. Actually, going to be some team damage in. Rezix needs to calm down. His trigger finger may be a little bit off the chains, and there's a reason for that, though. He gets himself a couple. Team 123, they're not out just yet. They will be able to fight for their survival once again. Whether or not things will go in their favor, that's another thing altogether. But it looks like it's only going to be a short pause. We'll be back after the break. I'm going to run and get a drink. So don't go anywhere.